Hello folks, this is 2020 October November paper 1-2 and the question number is 9. The question is concerned with the chapter kinematics, or we can say forces as well. It says an object falls from a tall building. Okay, the graph shows how the velocity of the object changes with time t. So this is the velocity in y-axis and time in the x-axis. The velocity starts from 0, it keeps on increasing, and ultimately the velocity is constant at some positive value. It says the acceleration of the free fall is g, of course. What describes the acceleration of the object at times t equal to y at this time and at time t equal to z this time. So we have to find the nature of acceleration at y time and z time. So at z time, let us say go for the easier one. At z time, the value of velocity is constant. The value of velocity is constant. So what we should have from there is, that means a should be equal to 0. From the very definition of acceleration, which is the rate of change of velocity, if velocity is constant, the value of acceleration should be 0. So that's why at z, a is equal to 0. So that means this and this, these two choices disqualify. Now let's go to the two other choices. So here we know that a is equal to v2 minus v1 by t2 minus t1, and this is also equal to slope of vt graph. So a is equal to slope of vt graph. So now here, if I get the slope here, somewhat like this, by drawing a straight line, it's positive slope, of course, and the value of a is positive. Now if I consider here, because if I have to know what is happening here, I have to know what is happening just before it and just after it. So here what we have is, here the slope is high, it is more inclined, so that means the slope is high, and here slope is less, and here slope is even less. So that means the slope is decreasing. Slope decreasing means a should be decreasing. So at a time t equal to y, the slope of the graph is decreasing. So that means our choice should be, this is constant, so it should not be the choice. This should be the correct choice. So this is a typical case of the acquisition of a terminal velocity by a body which falls with a resistance. So here the value of a is decreasing. So highest here decreasing, and here a becomes 0.